Good night, people. Welcome everyone to our sports news channel. Here you are well informed. I ask you to subscribe, leave your like, and thank you very much. The Boston Celtics, LA Clippers, and Washington Wizards are working on a three-team trade that would see the Celtics acquire Kristaps Porzingis and the Clippers land Malcolm Brogdon, sources told ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, although there are still outstanding issues to be resolved before a deal can be completed. As part of the proposed framework, Porzingis would opt into his $36 million contract for the 2023-24 season and go from Washington to Boston. Brogdon would go from Boston to the Clippers, and the Wizards would receive Marcus Morris, Amir Coffey, and the 30th pick in this year's draft from the Clippers, along with forward Danilo Gallinari from Boston, sources said. Porzingis, who will turn 28 on August 2, had arguably the best season of his NBA career this past year in Washington, averaging a career-high 23.2 points to go along with 8.4 rebounds, 2.7 assists and 1.5 blocks in 65 games for the Wizards. The fourth overall pick in the 2016 NBA draft by the Knicks was playing his first full season in Washington after the Wizards traded for him at the 2022 trade deadline, sending Spencer Dinwiddie and Davis Bertans to Dallas in exchange. Now, he could potentially be off to Boston, which is attempting to retool its roster to make another run at an 18th NBA championship this coming season. In addition to possibly landing Porzingis, Boston can offer all-star forward Jaylen Brown a 5-year, $295 million contract extension this summer, and it also has to sort out the future of restricted free agent forward Grant Williams. Brogdon, 30, won Sixth Man of the Year this past season for the Celtics, averaging 14.9 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 3.7 assists in 67 games, all of which came in a reserve role after he had started every game he played across the previous 4 seasons with the Milwaukee Bucks and Indiana Pacers. Brogdon would provide the Clippers with a similar offensive boost, in exchange for the final pick of the first round in this year's draft, an expiring contract in Morris and a young wing player in Coffey. Washington, meanwhile, continues to revamp its roster under its new president of basketball operations Michael Winger after making the blockbuster trade to send Bradley Beal to the Phoenix Suns on Sunday for Chris Paul, Landry Shamet, several second-round picks and first-round pick swaps. Sources told Wojnarowski on Tuesday that Washington forward Kyle Kuzma, one of the more intriguing free agents available this summer, has declined his player option and will be an unrestricted free agent.